Hey everybody, and welcome to part 2 of my reaction to Anthem and Best I Can by Rush. So we just listened to both all the way through. That is part 1. A link for that video will be in the comments and the description. So we're just going to talk about this a little bit. Guys, I mentioned this in part 1. If you do not know, we're working all the way through Rush. So if that's something that sounds fun to you, I hope you'll stick around, and I hope you'll hit subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified when new videos come up, because we are trying to work through an album in about two or 3 weeks, something like that. That's why we're doing 2 songs per video for some of these shorter songs, stuff like that, you guys. These 2 songs, great start to an album, I tell you. They just grab your attention. They have a good feel to them. I think that I actually enjoyed Best I Can a little bit more because it had just more of a rockin' groove, had some cool attitude to it. The lyrics were cool. The playing was fantastic on both songs. I tell you, I feel like there is just a chemistry with these 3 guys. I mean, there obviously was, to make it through as many albums and as many years and as many tours as they did and still write and perform at a world-class level. There was obviously very, very, very good chemistry with them. Man, the addition of Neil Peart is just fantastic, and the production on this album already sounds it's just so refreshing. Like, there was a rawness to the debut album that was really cool. I think I compared it at one point to the original Van Halen album, right? It's like, man, you throw the guys in the studio with their raw talent and not a lot of money and not a lot of time, and you get something truly magical. I felt that way about the last album, but the refinement here already that you can tell they're working towards, there's definitely an improvement. I really am enjoying it. I know I talk about Alex all the time, but listening to the bass, I absolutely love what Geddy Lee does, because, you have a ton of bands and they just, hold down the groove and they're playing the same note for, a couple bars at a time. It switches and it's kind of repetitive and it's really easy to pick up on. But Geddy Lee basically just he grooves through the entire thing, and you could just listen to it and it's like, man, it's heavy duty bass playing. And the fact that, he does that live too while he sings is super impressive. I mean, the amount of talent in this band, and I'm going to keep saying that, you guys, as we do these reactions, but that's the point, right? Is to listen and just keep being blown away and say, I know I've said it before, but I'm hearing it on a totally different level now. And I was feeling that. And I'm so glad I'm doing this, just start to finish with these albums, hearing them in the order that they were. And again, this is only the 2nd album, so I have a very long way to go. But I'm so excited for the progression and for the the increase in talent and for the changes to songwriting and stuff like that, and production, and just hearing it the way that you guys heard it, one album after the other. I can already tell that this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I'm doing it like this. And I'm also glad that I'm not just sitting down and doing it in like a couple of days and just blasting it out just to do it. I'm glad there is some spacing so I can really kind of like latch onto it in a way and hear each album over a short period of time. Fortunately for me, I don't have to wait like a year or 2 between albums like you guys did, so it's really cool. I have to wait like a couple of weeks, but really cool stuff, you guys. I'm enjoying this album already, 2 songs in, and I'm just like, I can't wait for the next 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, of course, the musicianship all the way around was fantastic. Alex doing what Alex does. Oh, I did want to say, and this is something I keep coming back to, but the way that Alex plays his rhythm playing is just absolutely top-notch, super inspiring, because he can play these really cool riffs with these really tight chords, and then next second be playing these really smooth arpeggiated chords with chorus and stuff going on, and very dynamic guitar player, but he always sounds like Alex Lifeson, which is really cool. It's cool to have so much uniqueness, but also so much variety in your playing. That's rare. A lot of guys seem to be, sort of one-trick ponies, and they do one thing really well, and they do it all the time. But what I'm noticing from Alex is he's definitely got a lot of technical variety and very tasty variety too. I'm looking forward to hearing more of it, and I'm really excited to do more songs on this album. All right, you guys, well, we're going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, go ahead and comment, subscribe, hit the little bell, and let me know what else you would like to see. We are doing more than Rush, so if there's something else you want to see on the channel, let me know and be looking forward to it here on the channel, you guys. I am Tim. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.